I figured I will give this just chatting a go. I don't know. I haven't tried this before, so I was like, I have a few things I want to talk about, so I figured pretty easy for me to talk here. Give me one moment while I set things up. So hello. How's it going, everybody? I've set up a few things today. I mean, we're in lockdown, so I figured I'd set up a thing, and I thought that I would talk to you guys about some internet history, if you will. So I don't know if you guys can see, but oh, thank you for following. So I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a few memes all over the place. Actually, what I'll do... Oh, thanks for following. What I'll do is I will put it to... I think I can change it like this. So I don't know if you... Oh, wait, actually... This one might be better. Yeah, that one's better. So you can see pretty much all the memes there. So I was curious to know if you guys would be able to figure out what all of these are. Okay? So, do you guys have any clue as to what these memes are by any chance? I mean, there's a few of them here. So obviously, yeah, troll face is there. That's probably the most obvious one. Now, do you know what the cat's called? Let's see. Somebody knows Anon! Somebody knows Anon lol. Do you know when the Anon came up? You know? Yeah, so the green Anon, so I'm happy to explain the story about the green Anon for you guys. So basically the green Anon here, who is behind the chat, he was very well known for you know, being part of a specific internet war. So do you guys know about the Great War between 4chan and Tumblr at all? It was a massive internet war. Like, heaps of people were involved, and basically 4chan was angry because memes started at 4chan, and Tumblr was angry because 4chan kept accusing them of stealing their memes, and so Tumblr users would they did a whole heap of things, like going and basically making fake basically going and posting on to 4chan with a lot of videos, and you know the drill. They were just doing all that stuff, and then they were posting things that you wouldn't expect to be like. They were like, these are the things that will anger the 4chan people, and the 4chan people went and attacked and hacked a bunch of the Tumblr accounts and deleted them and all that. And this green guy here is one of the relics of that time. So that's a little bit of internet history for you. So do you guys recognize anything else? Like, does anybody know who this guy with the whiteboard is? I'm very curious to see, like, who knows it. Honestly, I'm not actually sure about Euromaiden. Believe it or not, that is something I missed. But, I was there when Moot fell. I was there when Moot lost his crown. And I was very sad about it. I should have included Moot into this picture. Oh, it would have been so much more beautiful. But yeah. So, like, we've also got here, so we've got Tom from MySpace. That's the guy with the whiteboard. We've got Polite Cat, Advice Dog. For those who don't know Advice Dog, I implore you to go look it up. Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I didn't put any MSN on here. I thought it would be, I was like, oh, do I want to do too much? I don't know. So I thought it would be funny, like, to have all this, you know, and I was like, oh, I should make more of these and then cycle them around. I think they're more my personality than the background I had before. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was like this blue, pinky thing. And I don't know, like, even though my lights are sort of like that, it was just boring. I think this is more fun, you know? So, yeah, like, what are you guys thinking about this? Do you like the background, guys? Also, me and my friends were having a bit of a laugh earlier, right? And, so we noticed a significant amount of Twitch streamers have these, like, soundbite things. So we made a bunch of those too. And there's also, like, so I've been playing with plugins. I don't know how they work, but, like, it's pretty funny. Yeah, I figured out how to, this is an OBS, by the way. I use Twitch Studio, so, but I'm improving. Now, my friends have said that all I need now is, to be a true, Twitch celebrity, is to get a frame for my, camera. So, see, I was using OBS, but, like, the problem with OBS is, like, it kept breaking, and if I'm honest, so I haven't been using it. But, like, yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, if I'm honest. I had a lot of fun with, like, making the picture. What's slobs? I don't know that one. Is that a generic one that people are using? Should I do that? Should I use it as a meme? Oh, yeah, that's what I first was using. I was using Streamlabs OBS, right? So the first streams with the weird frames and all that, I was using that, but then I didn't, like, it ate up so much CPU compared to, like, what this does. So, and I'm not on the best rig. Like, if I do dare so say, my graphics card is a 670, so so yeah. I did used to use OBS, even though I've been, like, streaming for, like, what is it, like, a month now? Like, literally, like, less than a month. I have no idea when I first started. I found out earlier, and I think I put it on my actual, like, about thing, because I think I looked up the first video or something like that, or looked up when it, like, the first something happened. I forget. Or I think I might have even just guessed a month, and I was like, oh, yeah. But yeah, like, yeah, the thing is, like, Twitch Studio is good. Like, it's very user-friendly, but I think that, like, with Twitch Studio, there's limits as to what you can do. So yeah. By the way, I'm getting allergies. If my voice sounds different, like I've had allergies today, you know, the good perks of spring. But I think it's funny. Switchy. I'm not sure what switchy means. Yeah, it's funny. Like, actually, I was talking to my partner about it earlier because I was I was going through optimizing Twitch, Twitch Labs or Twitch Studio. Sorry, I'm like literally looking at the program because my chat's here, and I still got the name wrong. But I was talking to my partner about it, and I was saying, like, it's really bizarre because I've noticed that my quality has degraded in my video footage over the last few streams. And, like, Gary's mod isn't the most optimized game, but it seems to have been better with Gary's mod than it was with my last stream. My last stream, like, watching back on it, my footage was terrible. And then I had a look at this, and when I checked its optimization the other week, it was fine. And then this time, it said that there was an issue with my hardware. So I'm just like, oh dear. Yeah, Twitch Labs. Let's start a new brand, Twitch Labs. But yeah, like, the thing is though, like, I need, like, I think I do need to upgrade my computer at some point. I'm just, like, it's really hard to at the moment because I am currently without income. So hopefully that changes soon. Hopefully we get our lockdown, but yeah. Although there's like this one guy who's like been putting money into my Patreon, which is really nice. I don't know who they are though, but whoever they are, thank you. Yeah, same thing happened with my 970 after 6 years of service, which is why I upgraded. Yeah, like that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like I'm on a 670, so it's already like several generations behind. You know? Oh yeah, like we build mine myself. Like well, I don't build it, my partner kind of does, but yeah, like we both, like, I mean, I guess I put a hard drive in there. I did that, but I'm not going to tell you how the hard drive is in there because it's really bad. But yeah, like, yeah, well, it's always been pre-built. Danny, I'm pretty sure I showed you, like, a picture of it, like, a few years ago, actually. Like, and everybody was, like, laughing at the fact that it was dusty. It's not dusty anymore. I clean it now. But yeah, like, my PC is, like, pretty, like, it needs some loving. Yeah, like, that's the thing. My PC is exactly the same except for a little bit dusty, and it's got an SSD dangling off a wire. Not fixated, not fixed to anything, just hanging off a wire. Needs tick. I'm not sure what tick is. See, I'm half computer literate and half computer illiterate. So I'm like, I fit into both worlds slightly, you know? TIC, TLC, sorry. TLC. Sorry, this monitor that I'm on, by the way, is like, it's like literally this wide, so I'm reading this tiny font, so forgive me. But yeah. The learning channel. Yeah. I was like, how funny would it be if I did, like, I don't know how to set it up, I'm still learning, but I was like, how funny would it be if I did, like, some, like, you know, meme history? But yeah. Because, like, I mean, my Steam URL is literally 4chan boot. Okay? Like, to the point where, like, and that's been my URL for, like, years. I think I changed it one time temporarily because I think I was trying to ban evade something and it didn't work, but like, ban evade some server in some game years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna be stealthy and this will work totally, and it didn't work. Dumbest thing. See, I'm not a big follower of H3H3 and Trisha Paytas, if I'm honest. Like, I could talk about Trisha a little bit, because I used to watch her. So, like, when I used to watch her, there was this video of her, and she was like, do dogs have brains? And then it was the most ridiculous video, and like, nobody knew if it was legit or not. Like, I think this is back when Trisha was, like, climbing up the thing, but nobody knew if it was legit or not. They were like, do dogs have brains? You know? And then she was, like, talking about how much she loves Jesus, but she wants to date Mitt Romney. Yeah. Like, it's to the point where I sort of, like, don't necessarily believe her latest stuff, but I mean, you know. But yeah, like, oh, do you guys remember Tabby? Like, Tabby and Boxy? Like, how back in the day 4chan were, like, fighting over who is Queen of B? And they were like, Tabby, Boxy, you know? Yeah. I'm Boxy. Boxy baby. Oh, I forgot. Hi, my name's Boxy. You remember? And then, like, Tabby was, like, doing the same thing, but she was blonde, and they were, like, fighting over who was the Queen of B. Like, oh, do you guys want to know a funny story about, like, 4chan and me? Right? So this is back in, like, I think 2000 and maybe 12? Maybe 2014? I'm not sure when. No. I never did that. But, well, basically, back in like the 2000s, right? Like, late 2000s, early 2010s, right? I was raided by, R9K, or is it RK9? You know, Robot. I was raided by them on my birthday, because, and, like, I followed this trail, because I was like, I want to know who, like, because, like, my YouTube was being spammed with Pepe memes, and you could probably go back and look at these these footages, like, the comment section, sorry. So this was, this would have been the 25th of March. I don't remember what year, but it was the 25th of March. And people were spamming my YouTube with Pepe memes on my birthday. And I thought it was really funny, but I was like, and this is before, like, Pepe was being used as, like, a, like, white symbol, you know? You know that thing? This is way before then. But, I was spammed by people with Pepe, right? And I was like, what is going on? Why is everybody spamming this on my YouTube? So then one person emailed me, right? And they were like, are you aware that this guy, Kevin, is talking about you in a Discord? Because this is after Discord had just been, like, I didn't have a Discord. This is actually how I got my Discord account. But I didn't know what Discord was, and this is how I discovered it. So this guy, Kevin, told me that, basically, that this other, not this guy, Kevin, this guy who was, like, I don't even know what his name was, but this guy told me this person, Kevin, was talking about me in a Discord. And then that Kevin guy told me that there was somebody claiming to be me posting my YouTube videos in this Discord that was related to 49K or R9K or RK9. I forget the wording. And I was like, what the? And then I actually infiltrated this Discord and ended up finding out who it was, and then the person who was pretending to be me apologized. It was the funniest thing, but I kind of miss like how there used to be like raids like that for people's YouTubes and stuff like that. I don't think it happens as much anymore. Like, I feel like YouTube raids and stuff like that don't occur as much anymore, or maybe I just don't notice it, but I haven't seen it happen or heard from it from any other people. But back in the day, they used to go to like smaller channels, and mind you, this happened to me when I think I had 115 subscribers. Like, I didn't have that many, and or I might not even had 100, but I remember it was a low number, but I thought that I was getting bigger, you know. And I thought it was really funny, you know. I don't know if it's set up yet. Sorry, I don't know if it's set up properly. If anybody knows like how to set that up properly, by the way, I would love some advice. Cause like I'm trying to figure it out still. I don't know if there's anything that I have to do, but I'm happy to even talk to people in Discord later about it. But I don't think it's set up, so I'm not sure how it works. What is it called? So I might echo, but I'll have a look at, oh wait, no, I think I can go from here. Does anybody know how it sets up properly? Like, if you guys could talk me through it while I'm on here, that would be awesome. Just chatting. This is a weird version of Gary's mod, but you know, I'll take it. Yeah. You know what? Like, Gary's mod seems to stream well. And I like playing it. Give me one moment while I try and figure this out. What is it called? Where is it? So I've just been like looking up heaps of memes and stuff like that, and oh no. I think I might just have to go through this, and hopefully by... Sorry if I echo for a second. Yeah, I don't know if they're set up properly. Like, I literally am a novice with this stuff, so... Okay. So, we have avoided the echoing, I think. So... How do I get back to here? Never used Twitch Studio. Yeah, so I'm fairly new to it. I'm logging into the thing now, the dashboard, to see if it says anything. Maybe I've just been silly and forgotten to put the thing on. I'm pretty brain dead, so oh god. Only ever use OBS? Yeah, so I used to use OBS for my YouTube videos, and I still do use it sometimes, because, like, I think with this, like, I'm not sure how to make this record. Like, I like the layout and stuff better, but I don't know how to make it record. Log in with Twitch. It's taking a very long time. But yeah, like, maybe it's something I'll have to figure out afterwards. And yeah, I know, right? The funny thing is, like, you know, this morning I was on the phone to my internet provider because when I woke up, it said that I had one MPS download. And I was like, I'm paying for 50. Why is this taking forever? Is it because I'm streaming and it's not letting me use my account to log in? Who knows? But yeah, like, it's funny. It's funny though. Like, there's all this stuff that's been in the past. No clue. It's just not meant to be. I try to make nice things happen. What does the pop-out extension do? Maybe if I click that, that'll do something. Habbo Hotel! What's the thing that they used to say? Like, what's the... You know Habbo Hotel, right? Yeah, it just popped it out. You know Habbo Hotel? How, it was like... If you said any swear word, what was that thing that they changed it to? Because, like, Bobba, that's it. And now these days, like, people use Bobba as, like, a, like, way to get around, like, saying certain things. Yeah, like, 4chan used to do raids like that all the time, and now they don't. Okay, so it says that you did it. Maybe it's just not attached to Twitch Studio. So maybe that's the issue. But how do I fix that? How do I fix that? Because I would imagine it would be... I'm pretty sure that I set this up. So... Click... Oh, I know what I haven't done. I think I can fix it, though. I think I can fix it. Give me a second. Trust me, okay? So, add a new layer. Where is browser source? That is the thing that I needed to do earlier. Okay. I think I can fix it. Okay, and then the browser source, you paste the link that they give you here. So copy the link and put the link here. And then there. And then put that there. Save. I think it could have fixed it, but I don't know if that means I have to restart the program or not, but who knows? This sounds like full caveman mode. What do you mean full caveman mode? Do you guys remember the war, like the great debate between people who liked Gaia and people who liked Habbo? I was a Gaia kid myself. Like, I used to love Gaia, but yeah. There was a bit of a debate, yeah. Like, some people were like, no, we are Team Gaia and we are Team Habbo. Yeah. I think that a lot of us like Gaia because you could say the naughty words on there. And the characters were prettier. And also, like, when I was younger, me and my sisters, we'd print these paper dolls. Like, they were like these, things that... And, like, you'd have GIFs on your MySpace. And it would be, like, this person dancing. Like, doing this, like, cool dance. You know? The sparkles and all that. Yeah, Neopets! So, my first Neopet was named Aisha. And it was one of those cat things with the antennas. She was blue. But, like, I can't get into that account anymore. Pretty sure Aisha's dead or starving. I used to love Neopets, though. And, like, even, do you guys remember, like, how creepypastas were big? Like, I know they're still around, but, like, they used to be really big. Like, once upon a time. They were massive. It's pretty funny. Like, creepypastas were, like, this huge thing. Candle Cove. That sounds familiar. Yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what's really, like, you know what? It would show my age? Pure ownage. So I'm gonna type out how you spell pure ownage. So, pure ownage. Okay, pure ownage is how you'd spell it. That is the correct way. Do you guys remember Pure Ownage, though? That show on YouTube? It was like about it was like a brother following his gamer brother, and it was like a documentary or mockumentary. Yeah, like totally like yeah, like. I used to love that show. I think my boyfriend hates it, but I used to love it. Pure ownage. Max Mofo's prank calls, yeah, and now he just does Pokemon cards. Like, I used to love Max Mofo's prank calls with the, like, colored fonts and everything. Yeah, 7-Elevens and all that. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think I remember. There was also, Red was another one that I liked. The Pokemon Red one. Obviously, Ben Drowned was fantastic, you know. But there was also, like, do you guys remember, like, how on 4chan back in the day, it wouldn't necessarily be, like, what it is now. There'd be more, like, rawness to it. Whereas now it's, like, everybody's trying to be an edgy teenager, but, like, back then it was, like, I don't know, it was its own thing. Like, image boards themselves. I still use image boards, but, like, things like Stamina Rose is gone. Like, I mean, Local's still there, but it's not one of the oldest ones. Yeah. And you know what else is, like, really nostalgic, right? I was on a website when I was younger, and I was talking about this to some people last night, but I was on a website called Teen Spot, and I used to love that. Vampire Freaks 2 were, like, they were my sites, and even tagged.com. Like, a lot of people thought that was a dating site after a while, but it used to just be, like, you'd have your pictures, you'd rate each other and all that. So, yeah. It's like you haven't lived, though, if you didn't get banned off Teen Spot at least once and make an alt. Yeah, Ben Drown was a little bit later than that, yeah. Oh, and remember, guys, poking somebody on MSN. Poking somebody on MSN, the most annoying, like, poke spam, you know? And if you ever happen to be one of those people who illegally downloaded music, right, when you were a teenager, behind your parents' backs, there would be that one song that you'd think that you'd downloaded it, but it would say, I did not have blah 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 with that woman. You know that? Yeah. Or your friends would send you a link and then you get all the pop-ups, right? And you'd have to turn your computer off and start again. Yeah, I need to learn how to optimize things like Nightbot and all that. Like, another thing that was really funny, back in the day was, like, when you would have group MSN chats. Like, you'd have group MSN chats, right? But you wouldn't invite that one friend. And then there's also the fact, speaking of friends, your MySpace profile, your top 8, like, if you moved somebody down the rank, fights were gonna happen. People were gonna lose extensions, you know? Like, I don't know if, like, you guys remember this, but, like, back when I was in high school, people would actually have real physical fights over the MySpace top 8, not top 10. It was really funny. It's great. Or, do you guys want to know a funny story about MSN, actually? And MySpace? So, somebody added me, this is, like, back in 2007, right? And somebody added me on both MSN and MySpace. And I had no clue who they were. I was at a new school, and heaps of people added me because I had emo hair, and I was, like, new and shiny and super popular. And basically, because I was the new kid, everybody was curious, and this one guy added me. He had no profile picture, and he was like, hey, I was watching you in class. Hey, your poem was really good. Hey, how are you doing today? I'd like to catch up with you. And all of this really creepy stuff. I was like, really? And then this guy ended up walking up to me in art class, right? He walked up to me in art class, right? And I had no idea. I had no clue who this guy was. And he was like, do you know who I am? And I was like, okay, this is the person. And then he, like, my best friend at the time, started, like, getting me to hang out with him. And it was really awkward. Yeah, like, Leet Speak. Do you remember Leet Speak, guys? You know, like, we all had to speak in Leet Speak. It like, if you didn't speak in Leet Speak, you weren't cool. You know what? When I got my Motorola Razr, I felt so cool. Like, I had a Nokia, right? And then I got a pink Motorola Razr, and it flipped, and I was like, yes, I'm cool like this now. I'm one of the cool kids. And then after that, I got a hip top slide, and I was bawling. I was like, fantastic. I was like, this is so cool. This is technology. Oh my god. Do I remember Leet Speak? See, this is what writing used to look like. Do I remember Leet Speak? Super easy to read for me. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I loved... Oh, do you remember back when, like, Bluetooth was introduced to phones, just sending randos? You'd send randos, like, random songs or, like, pictures or whatnot. Like, you'd sit in a shopping center because, like, they couldn't not accept it. There was no, like, do you want to accept this or not? It was just like, you sent it and they got it. So I remember when my older sister got a hip top and was talking on it to people at MSN all the time, and my dad would yell at her for being on it at the dinner table all the time till they get off. Perfect. You know what's really funny with the hip top slide? it wasn't like, back then it wasn't like Android or, you know, Apple or whatnot. It was like, each company had their own software, and like the hip top slide was super annoying with like MP3s and stuff like that. Because it didn't acknowledge them properly. I think we were using WAV files then, weren't we? I don't even think we had MP3s, really. I think it was WAV files. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Like, classic, pretty much. I also had a Sony Ericsson, and ironically, my first YouTube video ever is a video of my little brother dancing to Barcelona, which was my Sony Ericsson's theme song. And I filmed it on his phone, so he was dancing. No, I think I got the Sony Ericsson after the Motorola. And I think I filmed it on the Motorola, but I was being given the Sony Ericsson. And it was funny. Hi, Monster. We're talking about old school internet. You know. So it was pretty funny because, like, with the Sony Ericsson, you like it had like this song on it that was really cool, and I can't find it anywhere. It's called Barcelona, and I can't find it. If anybody can find it, I'd love you guys to post it in my Discord, because I would love to see that. But it's really funny because it was like it was a good song. Yeah, my brother was like, he was tiny. Is this it? Yeah, but like the song was called Barcelona. Yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong, but yeah, it was pretty funny. It was a pretty good tune, and maybe I'll post it in the Discord later for you guys, so you guys can actually hear what I'm talking about. My brother's gonna kill me, but the video is public on YouTube, and it has been for a very long time. Oh, they still do that, but now they do Calmoji, you know? So I'll do an example of Calmoji in the chat so you guys can see it. So this is Calmoji. I just liked it. It was a good song. The song that I was talking about. I didn't see a link come up in here, but I'm looking through Streamlabs itself, so maybe it'll come up if I go to... that's my voice! No, I avoided this! So it's like, started out, so I can't see your link for some reason, but... So you said you sent it on Discord. Where would have you sent it on Discord? There are a lot of people who have messaged me on Discord. Let's see. Let's see if this is it. This is it! This is it! I used to love this! I used to play that on repeat! I'm so happy! Thank you, James. Why need a cow emoji when you can have a Kirby emoji? I searched it for ages, though. But I use a cursor, so that's probably why I don't use Google. I use a cursor, because they plant trees with a bunch of searches. And I care about the environment. But it's not as good as Google, so... I was probably searching on a cursor. So what I'm gonna do is, if you guys all go to my Discord, I'll pop it in meme chat, where my brother's gonna so kill me for this, but I'll pop the video of my brother in meme chat. And some of the Gmod kids have been calling these cards. So they've been like, we've got a Bambi card, because I sent them these videos last night. But where did I put it? So I'm just gonna find it, because this... Okay. So I'm just gonna pop it in dank memes. But that's a copy of my first YouTube video ever. If anybody wants to see it. Yeah. See, like, the older ringtones are really hard to find. But yeah. I've got, like, so many people messaging. Yeah, Crazy Frog. I remember Crazy Frog. And, like, somebody was like to me, I bet you don't know what Crazy Frog is. And I was like, are you serious? I was old enough to be, you know, wearing eyeliner when Crazy Frog happened. Ah, oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yeah, I'm a gummy bear. I'm a young... Do you guys remember Schnubby? She Schnubby. Yeah. You couldn't get away from it. It was even on your music things, like on greatest hits and all that kind of stuff. And it's like it was all over the internet. And now, like, these are, like, considered boomer memes. Yeah. I used to listen to heaps of them. Yeah, it was... Oh, I remember those, and you'd have to, like, text a number. Like, there'd be an ad for, like, this phone app, because phone apps were new, and you'd have to text a number, and I was like, my Nokia with the antenna doesn't work on it. And I was so heartbroken. Do you guys remember, like, for real, do you guys remember, like, Cheese TV? You know? And how you'd have on Cheese TV the ads, like there'd be like these like ads for like your kids, where they'd have to like go into a competition and all that, and they'd win all of these prizes. Yeah, I used to dream about those. I was like legit wanting to, you know, do that. I was so excited. Yeah. I remember, like, I think it was 1997, the first episode of Pokemon, and me and my sister were like, we can't go to school. Because I think it was, like, the last one on, but we lived next door to the primary school at the time. Yeah, I think, is that Katie? Because if so, I think so. If you're who I think you are. Yeah. See, there's like... Pokemon took off in 1999, I remember. A cool friend. Yeah, but I think the first episodes aired in, like, 97. I'm pretty sure. Because I was living in Cockatoo when it happened. And that was, like... I moved from there when I was 7, so... Digimon! Do you guys remember the little Digimon things? Like, you'd have, like, those, they were sort of like Tamagotchis, but rectangle, and you'd have to battle with your friends by touching them together. Yeah, Game Boy games were fantastic. I used to have, like, I used to have Pokemon, and Lavender Town used to scare me, so I would avoid it. But now I love the Lavender Town theme song. There's actually a creepypasta about that too. I had a Digimon. I actually still have a Tamagotchi too, but she's dead. So she's been dead for a while. But she's on my bag, so. But yeah, like, I refuse to play because you thought it was a cheap knockoff. That was funny. Those things would be worth a fortune now. Yeah, I think that, like, everybody had a Digimon stolen back in the day. Deltora Quest! I loved Deltora Quest. I want to find the cartoon, but like, I read all of the books. Like, Katie here could probably attest to this. I spent a lot of the time in the library because I found out that there was a competition that we could win. And so I spent a lot of the time in the library studying as many books as possible so I could do the quizzes on our PCs at school. And I won by a long shot. I wanted to win. So Deltora Quest was actually one of the book series I read. And Lord of the Rings too. Yeah, I was into all the nerd stuff. Like, I was in, like, the Rockabilly Dance Club. I was in Chess Club. I was in that underground Yu-Gi-Oh club we had. I had, like, a secret homework business where I was charging people 20 cents for me to do their maths homework in my class. I wasn't in the choir, though. For some reason, I refused to be in the choir. I was in everything else, but the choir, no. I was SCC. Not SCC, that's a Gmod rank, in our server. I was SRC, so Student Representative Council. Because nobody else wanted to do it, and I put my hand up and everybody was like, yes, she can do it. I tried to make ties. Like, Katie, do you remember when I tried to make ties a thing at school? And, like, I was trying to, like, start this thing where we could have ties in our uniform because I thought they looked good. I wanted them so bad. And this is back, like, when Green Day was really big, you know, American Idiot and stuff like that. We didn't have ties in our uniform, no. Like, our uniform was actually quite modern, but I was like, no, I want ties. Like, we had polo shirts, mind you, not button-up shirts. I wanted ties. Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Like, I was obsessed with the idea of having a tie. I don't know why. I used to wear them in my hair. I used to wear them, like, I tried to force it, and I bought a bunch of, like, dad ties from the op shop and started wearing them with my uniform and was getting put into, like, I was the SRC representative in detention most days because of my uniform. Oh, I have to go through that still. That's funny. My emo days were terrible. I'm so glad that, like, camera phones weren't big then. I don't know how to. Like, I don't think you understand the predicament. I don't know how to do any of this. I tried to do something. I think I have to figure it out. Like, I'll probably, maybe tomorrow I'll go through some YouTube tutorials. I used to have photos of your emo days. Do you? I would love to see those if you still have them. It's funny. You know, one of, like, funny thing about my emo days is, like, yeah, you can put them in Discord if you want. Hi, Sassy, how are you going? We're just talking about old school internet and nostalgia and things that you guys missed out on. Tarzos! I just remembered Tarzo. Do you guys remember Tarzos? Oh, the Discord's down there, by the way, if you want to join. Yeah, I'm good. I've just been messing around with my Twitch studio, but apparently, like, I didn't set some things up properly. But yeah, like, I remember, like, I think when I was in prep, like, Tarzos were really big, and they got banned from my school. And I always wanted the hollow ones, though. Like, I didn't want the flat ones, I wanted the hollow ones. Like... And, like, Grand Stallions were really big at my school, too. They got, banned as well. What else got banned? Like, what got banned at your schools, guys? Because, I mean, yeah, everything got banned at our school. Like, especially after we, like, Miss Uren took over, lots of things got banned. Because we got a new principal, and yeah. We had like, what? Like, I'm trying to think. Definitely Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they were banned for us. Obviously we weren't supposed to have phones, but phones were, like, most people didn't have phones then. Like, I didn't get a phone till I was 16, so... I feel like I remember lipstick getting banned. Like, we were allowed to wear it, but we weren't allowed to have it in our classroom for some reason. I feel like that was a thing. I feel like, didn't Smiggle rubbers get banned too, Katie? After a while? Oh, see you, Sassy. Does anyone remember bullying? I definitely remember bullying. Let's just say that I was not in the cool club at my main high school, at what I consider my high school. I was not in the cool club. I was probably in the below cool club. Like, I was in a weird position, because sometimes I was, like, really heavily bullied. Like, there was this one group of girls that were really nasty to me all the time. But then there was this, everybody else was, like, either indifferent or nice to me. But there was this one group of girls that stood out, and they were always nasty. And I think they were causing a lot of issues for a lot of people. Yeah, I remembered something about that. And I remember I got in trouble, because I remember that day that I wore orange lipstick and purple lipstick. And I got in trouble, and then, like, with the purple lipstick, I was like, it's lip gloss. Yeah, Katie was a good friend through high school. I've known her since, prep. I think we met in prep. I don't think we met before prep. But we definitely knew each other in prep. So. But yeah, like, it was, I think with, yeah, I think, maybe. Yeah, it's hard to know, because, like, I don't remember, I definitely remember, do you remember our Japanese teacher at prep, Katie? Like, I have a memory of our Japanese teacher from prep, okay? And she bought me, a fizzer. Like, I think they're called fizzers. They're like, they're long and about this color, and they come in, like, different colors. Yeah. So she bought me one of those because this girl in prep called Emma was bullying me. I was being bullied in prep, okay? I was just destined for it. So this girl called Emma was bullying me. She's like, "You can't play on the playground with us." Like, literally happened. And I was bawling my eyes out, and Katie here actually defended me and then took me to this Japanese teacher because I was crying, and then she bought me a Whiz Fizz, I think. Or no, I think they're called fizzes. They're the candy thing. I don't really eat much candy these days, but yeah, it was pretty funny. And I remember there was another girl at our school. I'm not going to name her because she was one of the ones who was mean to me in high school. But yeah, she was Japanese. Like, she had lived in Japan, I'm pretty sure. The one I'm talking about, I think, was... Maybe I just didn't know because I was a prep and I just believed everything I was told. But there was this one girl who was really mean to me in high school, but I remember vividly this, like, memory because she was in prep with me. Honestly, I can't remember any of their names. I was only there till grade 1, so... But this prep girl, I remember vividly her telling me that she because I pointed out there was still eggshell on her egg because she had a boiled egg, and she was like, "My mum says that it gives you more protein," and just kept eating it. And that disturbed me my entire life. I have that memory, and it just has stuck in my mind forever. I miss that school, though. Like, we had chickens. Yeah, I've moved so much. Like, people always get shocked when they find out how many schools I've been to. So, let me just count. So, with my primary schools, so 1, 2, 3. So, I went to 4 primary schools, then high schools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high schools. 7 high schools. I forgot one for a second. So 4 primary schools, 7 high schools. So I literally know everybody in Melbourne. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I don't know why I moved around so much. No, I met him because he was the kid across the road from my house. We went to the same primary school, but I didn't meet him at school. I met him on the street because we played hide and seek in his yard. Like, that's literally how I met your boyfriend. I was trespassing. And then, because of that, his mum went and spoke to my mum, and then they became friends. Then I would go over to his house a lot and play Pokemon cards while our mums were drinking wine. Putting water on your head would mean it would seep into your brain. I mean, technically speaking, if you do put water on your skin, it does actually absorb to an extent into your skin. So, technically... And, like, okay, so Katie, this is something that you can use against him. He used to cheat in Pokemon. He used to make up his own rules. And in Mortal Kombat, he would hit your controller while you're playing Mortal Kombat. So, just so you know. But yeah, like, it's funny, like, how much, like, the internet, TV, all of that stuff has completely changed. Like, what I find really interesting is, like, the younger people on the internet sort of, like, are micromanaging it a lot, if that makes sense. I don't mean that to sound disrespectful or anything, it's just a case of, like, it feels like you can't say anything on the internet anymore. Like, the fact that I mentioned Pepe earlier, cancelled for mentioning Pepe. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the beauty of the internet is for it to be chaotic. And that's why I still like image boards a lot. I think that image boards are super important to keep up. But yeah. Oh no, don't tell them my age! No, I'm kidding. I'm 56, guys. I'm 56. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, like, the whole thing's, like, really funny. Oh, I deleted my first Twitter because I got doxxed by a YouTuber, and I was like, nah, like, I'm just gonna start fresh. That's a whole nother story, though. That, like, there's a whole heap of information about that on YouTube. But yeah. See, like, Twitter's, like, so... I use Twitter to talk to YouTube. Like, no, it wasn't Gary Awesome. No, it was Canada Jean 3. I think she goes by Alcanadia now. But yeah, she used the YouTube copyright system to try and strike me, and that's how she got my docs, and then she publicized it to all of her Twitter fans. She blocked out some information, but she didn't block out all of the information. And I was like, wow. And it was all because I said that her Japanese it's okay for her Japanese to be awkward, because other people were talking about it on a forum. And I said it's okay for her Japanese to be awkward because she's not a native speaker, you know? Like, I was defending her, and she misinterpreted it and decided to, like, just go contact my boyfriend and everything. It was a riot. But yeah. See, I still have Twitter, but I actually made a new Twitter the other day because I was trying to get into my MySpace profile, and I can't get into my old MySpace. I want to get into my old MySpace, but I can't access it. My old email doesn't exist anymore. And I tried remaking it, but it didn't work. Oh, the new Twitter is just there, so I could try and get into MySpace. I'm not using it. I accidentally posted a stream thing on there. But my current Twitter is the one that is down in the socials. So, like, all of my socials are correct. I updated those today, so... I even put my TikTok there. Because I've been doing TikTok. Oh no. I don't know. See, with me, I don't know if there's any proof that I was crazy. I will deny. I definitely was not a weeb. No way, not me. And I mean, like the issue with the Friendly Jordies commentary is like I feel like I don't want to write off people's fame. You know, like as much as I care about the situation, I don't want to write off people's fame, and I actually feel bad about making videos about it legitimately. So like what I've been doing lately is like sharing stuff in my actual Discord for people, but like I legitimately feel bad because I feel like the people coming there to support Jordan and Christo, and it's like I kind of feel like that's me exploiting the situation by accident. So that's why I sort of have cut down on making that things. You know, like those videos. Like that's why I've sort of cut down on it and haven't been making as many. But like I kind of feel like it does need to be spoken about at the same time. I just feel really awkward about it because I feel like that I'm unintentionally exploiting the situation and getting views and all that. Because you know, like to be totally transparent, from those videos I made like $600 from that, and that was like scary. Because I was like, I feel bad. Like, I feel guilty about this. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, they're like, it's something really bad happening to them. And I don't think that I should necessarily... Like, I feel like I shouldn't make money from that. You know? And then I could demonetize it. But if I demonetize it, I'm pretty sure the algorithm, like, actually doesn't promote it as much from what I've been told. You know, so like I'm pretty sure that the algorithm actually pushes more videos that are monetized. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Joanne is actually making like way better videos than I am about it. So I think that she's like it's better for her to do it in a way, because she's like I feel like that. Yeah, I've been around on YouTube. I think a bit longer than she has, but like I mean like she seems to be having like she has more time for the research and everything, you know? Yeah, like I don't think that Friendly Jordies would like say anything negative about me doing those videos. I just feel bad. I have a weird like moral complex. Yeah, because I do, but I'm also helping teach a child, and I'm also, I'm not a mum, by the way. I just have a nephew that I live with. And I also, like, have other things. Like, I've still got schoolwork to do for my apprenticeship. I've still got, like, I'm staffing the Gary's Mod server. I'm doing this. And I feel like that, like, one thing, though, that I kind of do think that is worth bringing up with it is the fact that, like, I don't know, did you guys watch the court case that was, well, I think it was a court case, but it was posted, it was, like, the police being questioned. I figured we should talk about this now, since you guys brought it up. Did you guys find that interesting? How they actually said that they said that they had to be careful about exposing how Jordan was reported and how Christo was reported. They had to be careful about exposing that. So they said that. And then they said a few other things saying it wasn't done in the correct way. So, and to me, it sounds like what they've been told is to not say that they were... Yeah, exactly. And it's like, why? Like, because he rented an Airbnb? Yeah, the case was built up pretty badly, and I think that with the fact that Bros has basically just outright said he has nothing to do with the report is like, it shows what kind of politician he is, you know? Like, there's so much evidence to support what Jordan has been saying, and there's so much evidence to support like what is going on with the people who are part of it, you know? But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, the thing is, like, we know for a fact that they had nothing. They had nothing on Jordan and Christo. Otherwise, they wouldn't have done it that quickly. Because we know that because they were able to do it that quickly with Christo when Christo approached John. But, like, I mean, that's something that's going to go down in internet history, I'm pretty sure. The whole thing's pretty crazy, though. Like, we have no clue. Like, I don't even understand how they're able to get away with it. Because, especially since they were called out on TV, there's evidence supplied to support that it happened. So, I'm not sure how they were able to get away with that. You know? It just doesn't make sense to me. But, yeah. Yeah, they say that, but, like, yeah. Exactly. And the thing is, okay, if you compare John Barilaro to, I mean, there was, you know Dan Andrews, right? So Peter Credlin was literally saying that he's corrupt, that he, like, she literally went on TV and said stuff like, people need to gather to beat him up with a bat. Basically, she said that on national TV and got away with it, and I just think that, like, it really shows who's got a backbone and who doesn't. When you're a politician, you're gonna get criticism, and if you can't handle that, you shouldn't be in the spotlight. It's like with me here, like, if I have people commenting on my YouTube all the time, stuff like just inappropriate stuff, or stuff that's like saying that they comment about my teeth, because I've got crooked teeth, obviously, and they comment about my teeth all the time, right? I don't filter it out, but YouTube sometimes does, because if it deems it as, like, if the algorithm or whatnot deems it as like something bad, it'll filter it out. But the thing is that, like, I get negative feedback on my YouTube, right? And then the government gets negative feedback to them. If you can't handle negative feedback, you don't put yourself out into those situations. People who comment that stuff are just projecting. Exactly! But, like, that's the thing. Like, I mean, they're not wrong. The funniest thing is they say that I've got a gap tooth when my teeth cross over, so there's no gap, but, you know. I remember slap bands! Oh, yeah! Do you guys remember the plastic bands? Like, they sort of look like hair tie thickness, but they were plastic, and you'd loop them together, and then, like, if somebody broke a black one, that meant something. I'm not gonna say what it meant, but it meant something. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like, look bands. I don't know if they were called that. I don't know what they were called. They were just, like, plasticky. They were sort of like a cord, yeah. And if they broke, you'd sit in the like back of the school with the smoker kids, and they'd light it for you, and you press it back together. There was also those gel ones. There is a photo. Where is the photo? I don't have a photo. I might be able to see if I can recall. I'll see if I can find one online or something. My phone just randomly restarted. Fun. But yeah, there's like lots of those things that people had. Best friend necklaces too. I know they're still a thing, but like I remember when they like were super popular. And those, like, there was these hair tools, right? And you put, like, strands of... Oh, I've missed that piece when curling. You put strands of your hair in it, and it would twist it around, and that would be, like, a special braid. Let's see your DM. Oh my god! I wasn't ready to see, like... The funny thing is, like... I've got to show this to Matt. I've got to show this to him. Oh, Sean's in it! Oh... I have half a mind to, like, show that to people. But I don't know... How do I do that? How do I do... It's in Show Your Face? Did you post it in there? Okay. If anybody wants to go to Show Your Face, right, there's a picture of me from when I was in high school. I'm pretty sure that I can... You know what's really funny? My auntie cut that. I don't know if you can see, but, like, my hair... This is... Okay, so here is my natural hair color. So this all has grown out, but it looks like it's still done because it's, like, we did it into a balayage, pretty much. Like, we shifted the foils. And, yeah, like... I'm gonna see if I can put this on the stream somehow. Let's see if I can figure out a way. I'm pretty sure that you can... Yeah, we're all learning here. Okay, so image... Okay. Give me one moment because we're all learning here. And... Okay. You guys are about to see a picture of me when I was a teenager. Okay? Like, Katie and any of my high school friends, I hope that they're all okay with me, you know? I hope they're all okay with me showing this image. Okay, so this is me and my friendship group. Well, you know what? This school doesn't exist, so this isn't even us doxing ourselves because the school doesn't exist anymore. It is shut down. This was my friendship group. We were fantastic. Oh, but there's a few people missing. Marie's not there. And Haley. Where's Haley? Maybe they weren't there that day. But, yeah, this was our... Oh, wait, no, Haley is there. Just Marie's not there. And Vanessa. Vanessa's not there. Yeah. So, as you can see, I'm refusing to wear full school uniform. I was petitioning. I was like, no, I want changes to our uniform. I want to look cool. Like the Russian girls from Tartu. But yeah, this was our friendship group, and we were fantastic. Let me just, like, you know, get rid of that now, because we don't need to see that anymore. Yeah, so, like, then I went to that really terrible school that I lived right near. You probably know the one in the green and purple uniforms. The terrible school. And then after that, I went to a different school in the country. But I'm so glad that I got out of that terrible, terrible school. You don't know it? I'll message you which one. You'll laugh. So the school that I got out of was this one. So yeah. And it's really funny. I don't know if you guys could tell, by the way, in that picture, but Katie here can attest, I was probably the shortest in the group. I've been added to a Snapchat group and I'm scared. I'm about to find out what this is. GGS players don't touch grass. Wonder if that's a squatting reference. You know? Oh yeah, he went there, didn't he? I was there for like a week, but I never saw him. I made friends with this Japanese exchange student, though. Because, like, nobody would talk to her because she didn't speak very well. Like, she didn't speak English very well. But, like, I don't know, I got along with her. I'm being spammed by this group, so I'm really, really sorry if this is making sound. I'm gonna try and put it on silent. But yeah. So, I'm one of the cool kids. If you guys are, like, from GGS, if any of you are from there, I'm one of the cool kids. I have been invited into the cool group with all of the people. What is this? Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, send them for the meme. Give me a moment. So I just sent them that I'm on here. Yeah, heaps of people are using it again. You know. I don't think many of my friends use it, though. That being said, like, I'm really lazy with my friends. I get distracted. Yours got locked. Ah. Yeah. I had a good friend that wanted me to use Snapchat, but outside of Facebook, I don't really use social media much. Yeah. Hi, Robbie! Now, Robbie's one of the people who definitely will not understand, like, any of this. He won't have a clue, you know? Yeah, I know, right? They never experienced MSN, you know? Like I used to love MSN, you know? Like we would have to take turns, like back in the day. Oh, do you guys remember when you had dial-up, right? And you had to choose. You could either use the phone or the internet, not both. My grandfather actually says he misses those days because he loved playing solitaire, like a game of solitaire, while a page was loading. Oh yeah, if a thunderstorm happened, you know, like, you wouldn't even have power half the time. Like, we had this thing called a potbelly, and, like, my mum would make cocoa, right? And she would, like, get us to watch the lightning outside the window with, like, a hot chocolate, so... I'm just so glad I never had to cut wood. Do you guys... You know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about doing a Minesweep gameplay. Like, okay, I don't know if you guys know Minesweeper, right? But I just got it again. What I will do here, I think this one will be fine. Ah, it's not showing up! What is this? Why would it not show up? Maybe if I tab in and then tab out. Click the game. Is it gonna show up? No? Don't worry. If there's a will, there's a way. Okay, I've actually got to move that chord so I can read that font. Okay, let's add a layer, right? We are going to temporarily screen share, and you know, I'm having issues with this. This is like, you know, when you should actually test things? So maybe screen share is not the correct thing to do. Maybe it should be... No, let's get rid of that. Sorry, I'm just like trying to watch what I'm doing on this small... I don't know what I did. I did something bad. I accidentally got rid of the thing for a second. Look. Whatever this is doing is not fun. Give me one moment while I figure this out. We will figure this out. So if I do... main screen share? Is this going to show everything? Okay, let's see if this works. That did not work. That didn't do anything. This was a lie. Maybe I will do a Minesweeper gameplay another day. This changed my wallpaper too into something horrible. Oh, I know what it is. I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on the wrong window. But yeah, like... But yeah, like, I was gonna show you guys Minesweeper, but apparently I'm not going to show you guys Minesweeper, so... maybe in the future I will. But yeah, like, the thing is that, like, I was like, that would be a really funny stream. Like old school games like Minesweeper, Solitaire, Hearts, you know? But yeah. Unfortunately, it's not meant to be. So, I might leave it at that now, because, like, we've been on for, like, an hour and a half, guys. Anyway, thank you guys so much for, like, coming and hanging out. If you guys want to join the Discord and chat, if you guys aren't already in it, I'd love you to. And then we can, like, share memes and stuff. Wait, this isn't Claymore. The really funny thing is, I actually found all of my old YouTube videos too. So I'm thinking about, like, doing a reaction to some of those, which some of you guys have already seen, but some of you guys definitely haven't. So I'm debating doing that too. So yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys later. Have fun. And also, apparently, there is a way that we can try and read people, and I don't know how that works, but I mean, I could give it a go. But the only thing is that nobody that I know is on Twitch at the moment, so I'm not really sure how that works. I clicked the wrong thing. Create a dashboard. Yeah, I don't know how it works, so part of me is like, what if I just... Ooh. You know what? This person was very interesting later, so I'm gonna try and raid them, even though they're a much bigger streamer than me. Okay, so you guys are gonna laugh if they're doing the same stuff as they were before. So, I don't know what they're doing. So, please forgive me, I just discovered this streamer today. I don't know what this is doing. I think we're doing it. So I think now.
Okay. I thought you said you didn't like parties.
But I don't know. I haven't been to a party in high school. But I do like parties.
Kids. And what she means when she says kids, she doesn't like to go to parties where people get so wasted they just throw up and everyone just pukes.
And that's just disgusting.
That's like kids. That's people that does not know how to drink.
Fun.
Fun is like you get a little wasted, but you're having fun. You might flirt a little bit with someone, something funny happens, and then you go home.
Yeah.
And you drink tons of water. Like you're drinking responsibly.
I don't know who I'm
You
hosting.
do not drink because you're not over 18, so she's just fake drinking, obviously. While there might be other people that does drink, she is fake drinking.
Yeah.
Just gotta put that up there.
Put that out there.
Oh. They're like, oh, okay. Yeah, fake drink. That's why I drink Coke Zero when I go to bars, which is actually true. They've seen me order Coke Zeros at bars sometimes.
Well, that's great.
This is funny.
We love that.
Can I get rid of this thing off my thing?
Oh, Princess Leia is cute. Very good role model. Take studying first. That's cool.
Thank you.
That is very cool. Okay.
I'm not sure how I feel about
I can see
this.
the bridge we walked over.
Oh my God,
How cool, right?
This is my first raid.
You did?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go here and do it. No, not here. We've been somewhere else.
No.
I'm gonna point out. You're thinking about something else. Okay. Nej.
Okay.
Oh my God, jag kommer ihåg det här.
She's like, oh my god, I remember this. She's having a Swedish stroke right now. She's just
Okay,
Swedish.
I think that
She's
I'm
just getting
gonna
emotional.
end this now.
Because she's like, oh my god, I
Okay,
remember this.
bye.
It's so nostalgic.